Hello class and welcome to Principles of Marketing. My name is Ursula Wiefers and I'm going to be your instructor during this semester. So let's see what is it that we have to do in order to start our class and be successful throughout the semester. This video is gonna walk you through the steps that you should follow. So in order to get to your Moodle class, you know that you should first log in into My Plymouth, click My Courses, and right there you're going to find your classes. Once you hit Principles of Marketing, it should bring you to this screen. So this is our Moodle site, and in this site we have all our class. The whole class is outlined, as you can see, and it's up to the final exam. So let's take a look at our class. The first thing that you're going to do is read the syllabus. And this is extremely important because the syllabus is going to outline every single thing that we're going to do in the class. And it's basically like a contract. It's all what you have to do, all what I have to do. And we both, you as a student and me as your professor, are going to follow the guidelines. So let's go and take a look at our syllabus. On the top of the syllabus, you have the name of the class, the semester, information about the class, and my information, my name, my email address, phone number if you ever need it, and my Skype number if we ever decide to have a Skype conference. This is the course description, the objectives that you are going to achieve once you complete the class. And then here we have the text. I have already emailed you about the book and the Connect Plus access that you should have. This is an online class, so we need this resource in order to be more efficient. So this is what we need to do, and this is where you have to pay attention. These are all the assignments that you are going to be completing in the class. So let's take a look and make sure you read this. We're going to have discussion forums. This is going to be our class engagement. So in a face-to-face class, the professor will give the lecture of the chapters or of the class and then ask different questions to the students there. These questions are posted for us in an online environment in discussion forums. So even when we are online, the involvement has to be really high. And I would say that probably has to be higher than if you are on a face-to-face class. So everybody must work in this class. The discussion forum is going to require you to write an initial post not later than the first Wednesday after the topic is launched, and to reply to 2 posts during the rest of the week. So every topic is launched on a Monday and ends on a Sunday. And let's go back here and I'm going to show you what do I mean. When you see here, chapter 1, this is a topic and it's going to be launched on August 31st and it's going to last to September 6th. That means that all the work on this topic has to be done throughout these days. Per the syllabus, your discussion forum, you will have to write your initial post not later than Wednesday, and then your replies, you can write them till Sunday. So when I say not later than Wednesday, it means that if you write your initial post on Thursday or after Wednesday, I'm going to give you the feedback because I want you to know that what you did was good, bad, or how could you improve it. But you're not going to get any point. So you don't want that to happen. You want to get all the points since day one. And all the points that you can accumulate through the discussion forums, it's going to be 100 points at the end of the semester. Your final grade for discussion forums is going to be the average of all your grades. So as you can see, I require you 3 posts, 1 original and 2 replies. But take a look here at the tip. Limiting your participation to 3 posts will not guarantee a 100% score. The score of each posting is determined by its content quality. The more you participate, the more chances you have to accumulate points. If I leave a question on your original post, please make sure that you reply to me. If any of your peers leave a question, you also have to reply to them. Based on that is that I'm gonna do the grading. So usually the grading happens as I go reading the discussion forums, I start grading. So if you have posted on Wednesday, probably by Thursday or Friday, you're gonna have an initial grade. It might not be 100, it could be 40 points, it could be 20, 30, 50, depending on the quality of your content. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna shoot me an email and say, hey, I already wrote my discussion forum, why do I only have 50 points? Probably because I had only read one of your posts. As I go reading the other ones, I'm gonna be grading them. So in other words, I grade as I go reading. Take into account that I read everything. I'm gonna provide feedback to each of your posts, even if it's just one line telling you that you did a great job, or even if I write you a really long post telling you that what you did was good, but that you should improve in other areas. And when that happens, most possible is gonna be that I'm gonna ask questions to you. I'm always going to make sure that you are reading the material, and by the quality of the content of your post, I can tell if you have or you have not. So this is something to keep in mind. Then you're also going to have practices. These are the practices that you're going to take in Connect Plus. Everything happens there, and I'm going to show you later how to register. The due dates for each of them are also within the topic. At the end of the semester, you can accumulate up to 100 points on these practices. Then we have papers and presentations. We have one paper that it's going to be very important, and it's about strategic planning. Strategic planning is going to be the heart of our class. So I'm going to insist a lot on this topic. You're going to have a discussion forum exclusively on strategic planning. You're going to have a paper exclusively on strategic planning, and then on the class project, you're going to touch this topic again. So this is something that I'm going to drill in your brain, and that you must understand it and know it from A to Z and Z to 8. Okay? So if you click on here, you will get redirected to the strategic planning rubric, which I think I have here. So it's going to be based on what you will examine on chapter 2 and chapter 3, and it's a whole assignment. You have to write a 2 or 3 pages paper, and you're going to have to address all these questions in a paragraph format. So I don't want question and answer. You're going to have to write this paper in a way that it has a nice flow. But these are basically the things that you need to address in your paper, and I'm giving you little hints. I'm going to come back to this when the time comes for this paper, but you should start reading it right now. Okay, let's go back to the syllabus, and then we have the class project. For the class project, I have here the rubric. So it's a scenario. You are going to be a product manager for a big toy store, and basically this is about Barbies. You're going to have to launch a new product. I'm giving you here a video that you should watch. It's on Barbie's brand evolution, and then you need to read the whole paper. You're going to be in charge of launching a new doll, and you're going to have to apply all the knowledge from the class in order to have a successful product launching. So this paper, or this class project, is divided into 2. You have milestone 1, which is going to be due on October 25th, and you're going to have to write a 4 to 5 pages Word document addressing the following topics. By then, you're going to know about market factors, which is also strategic planning. You're going to know about target market analysis, and you're going to know about marketing strategies. So you're going to write a first paper here. You're going to submit it on October 25th. I'm going to read it, and I'm going to provide feedback to you. Then comes milestone 2, and this is due on November 24th. Milestone 2 is going to ask you different questions that you need to answer. In this case, milestone 2, it's going to be a PowerPoint presentation, and you're going to include recommendations to market the product. Many of the topics that you will have to address in this paper are some that you have already touched on milestone 1. So for milestone 2, you're going to have to take into account all the feedback that I provided you and all the new knowledge that you have gained to this point. And you are going to provide all that information here on the different slides. For both cases, I'm going to give you a template to help you out on how to formulate this paper. So going back to the syllabus, this class project, it's going to earn you 100 points. Milestone 1 is going to be 100 points. Milestone 2 is going to be 100 points. The average of both milestones is what it's going to determine your final grade. And your final grade for this section of papers and presentation is going to be the sum of your paper 1 and the presentations. Then you're going to have quizzes. These quizzes are going to be 2 comprehensive quizzes, and this is basically on all the theory that we are going to be discussing. Finally, you have a final exam, which is going to be a cumulative exam, and it's going to be on December 15th since 1 a.m. till 10:59. So you need to read all this syllabus, and then I'm going to explain you the email that you're going to have to send me. Right here is the spread of your grades. We accumulate up to 500 points in the class, so this is how the grades are spreaded. This is the outline of the course, which you're going to see it also in Moodle. And then we have all the policies that the university follows, and my class will follow as well. Your academic integrity, make sure you read it here on our website. Academic support, if you ever need it, you should be aware of it. The writing center, this is extremely important. If you are having difficulties writing your paper, I highly recommend you to go to the writing center. They usually have all the guidelines that I provide for my assignments. So whenever you go and say, okay, I am in Professor Wiffer's class and she's asking me to write this paper, they're going to be able to help you out, especially with format of the paper and making sure that you are addressing each of the points that you are being required to. They are not going to give you the solution to your problem, but they're going to help you out with. And then the attendance policy. So you're going to have to read the syllabus, and I'm going to require you to email me and letting me know that you understand the syllabus. And if you don't, then you have to ask me the questions or the doubts that you have so I can properly address them. So let's go back to the class. At this point, you have already looked throughout the syllabus. Learning to navigate my course is this video that you're watching right now. And this next line, it's very important. Unsubscribe from a forum or eliminating email notifications. So, due to the type of class that we have a discussion forum. There's 20 students in the class. I'm going to reply to the 20 students. Each time a person contributes to this forum, it is for sure that you're going to receive an email. So you're basically being able to see your class in Moodle, that this is where you always have to be, but by default, you're always going to receive an email. That means that your inbox is going to be huge. If you don't want that to happen, make sure that you click this link and that you follow these instructions in order to unsubscribe from a forum. The only emails that you're not going to unsubscribe, it's going to be mine. You're always going to get my emails. So if you don't want to have all the emails from the class, I totally understand, and go ahead and do this. But never have as an excuse to me that you didn't reply to an email because you get too many of the class. So my emails, you should make a policy of always reading the emails from your professor, because if I am knocking your door, it's because I have something important to tell you. So make sure that you always read my emails. Course rubrics, this is important because it's what I'm going to use to grade your work. Once you click there, you're going to see all these different rubrics here that are on the model for the different assignments that we have. And finally, you have the icebreaker, which is the first activity that you're going to have. It's just the same way that we're going to have the discussions. It says, please introduce yourself, share your academic major, and one personal fact about yourself with your classmate. This is a way of bonding. So what you do is you said add a new discussion topic and then just follow all the prompts that you're going to see. Here are the two assignments, and these are the rubrics to each of them. These are the pages that I open here. And then this is what the next thing you need to do, which is start working on chapter 1. Why marketing matters to you. It's a class that it's going to last, or it's a topic that it's going to last from August 31st to September 6th. So the first thing you need to do every week when we launch a topic is click on this link that says Topic Learning Objectives and Assignments. So I'm going to click here, and this is our topic. Here are all the objectives that we're supposed to accomplish this week. And here you have all the instructions for this week. You need to read Dr. Phillips Kotler answers your questions on marketing. You're going to watch a couple of videos, and you're going to participate in the discussion forum. And on top of that, you need to take practice number 1. So then what you do is either you check off each activity as you complete them. You can print this out. You just find a way to organize yourself in a way that you won't miss any of the assignments. You have the class lecture here. You have different videos that I have posted. They all relate to the class. Then you have discussion number 1. Right here are other readings that you have. And this is discussion number 1. I'm asking you to read chapter 1 in your textbook and go over the video lecture posted for this chapter. Then I'm asking you to read this article and watch all these different videos. And then you have to answer 3 questions. Number 1, you need to tell me in your own words what is marketing and why does it matter. Identify a firm that you think effectively market its goods and services or ideas, and describe how the firm creates, communicates, and delivers value. You're going to learn about the term value, which is very important, and 2 examples of a promotion that called your attention, and let us know why did it work so well. Again, I'm reminding you that your initial post should not be later than the first Wednesday. So with all this information, you can say add a new discussion topic and follow the prompts and post your initial thought. Once you have completed all that, you click here and you go to your Connect Plus. Again, you're going to follow all the prompts, and I had it here. This is a link that I have posted, Connect Plus instructions. and it's going to tell you step by step all what you need to do in order to register in the class. So after all this, if you have any questions, you should contact me. So we're going to do a quick recap of what we have discussed. In order to start the class, I must read the entire syllabus, email my professor letting her know that I understand the syllabus and all the class requirements. If I have a question, I should ask it. I need to complete the icebreaker. I need to read the final project guidelines, understand the document, and again, ask any question if I have one. Once I've done this, I complete my Connect class registration and join the class online. And I should start topic 2 work, why marketing matters to you, which starts on August 31st and ends on September 6th. With all this, I had accomplished my work for this week. Then, just as a reminder, every week I must read and print out the learning objectives and assignments. I should write my original post in the discussion board not later than Wednesday night at 11:55. I must complete the graded practice on Connect class. I have to reply to 2 of my peers in the discussion board not later than Sunday at 11:55. After that, again, if it's late, I will not grade it. And with that, I have completed all my work. So with all this information, you should be ready to start working in the class. Again, if you have any question, please do not hesitate to contact me. The best way is by email. Feel free to message me too. If you text message me, make sure that you identify yourself and let me know your name and in which class are you, because I teach 2 different classes. And after all this, I just wish you a successful semester. I'm ready to have a lot of fun and learn a lot with all of you. So looking forward for a great term. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.